Everybody, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Tammy Talks here. Let's go ahead and get into Married at First Sight, San Diego, Season 15, Episode 8, Party Ways. If you are brand new to my channel, I do breakdowns on various TV shows, both scripted and reality, interjecting my own thoughts, opinions, and theories into each and every recap. So, if you enjoy that type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Stop typing in Tammy Talks week after week. Subscribe so that you get notified each and every time that, I post a video. A huge shout out to Eileen Brazo for the super thanks that you left a couple of weeks ago. I just found out what super thanks was and that I received one. So, a huge thank you if you're watching it. Very, very much appreciated. You didn't have to do that, but I super, super appreciate it. So, let's go ahead, y'all. Let's get into who we're going to talk about. Let's talk Krysten and Mitch, okay? So, let me find my notes for Krysten and Mitch, because they kind of stress me out every week. Ever since his, after seeing that filthy apartment, I just have anxiety when I think about them. So, episode starts off with Krysten showing us a pouch that Mitch gave her to put trail mix in. I'm going to say this. Look. I'm all for saving the environment. I do recycle. I use one-time use bottles. But I also have, it's not by me, I also have Yeti cups and stuff like that to cut down on single-use products and stuff like that. But I feel like there are some times where I'm going to have to draw the line. And I think putting trail mix in a pouch is definitely one of them. And I just kind of feel like, Mitch, you aren't clean enough to be reusing stuff. And I think that's the thing for me. You're not clean enough. It would be different if Mitch's house was pristine, right? Then I would feel like, okay, I would feel more comfortable with a pouch that you're giving me to put some trail mix in. But, you can reuse. You can get like a Tupperware container, a glass one at that, and then you can reuse that. Like, I feel like Mitch is going to the absolute extreme about all of this stuff with no concessions at all for like trying to get Krysten more acclimated to it. So Krysten meets up with a friend of hers, and she said that while marriage is going good, there are differences in how they live. She said they have a very different idea about clutter. So he brings stuff home that he doesn't want to throw away. So he brought home, she said, some like, what did she call it? It was like a piece of furniture. And she said it looked like it came straight out the sewer and he just got it in the house. And I would have told him, absolutely not. Absolutely not, Mitch. I'm sorry, sweetheart. But there are things that you can do where you can throw. You can donate these things, but like we just not gonna be bringing stuff home from the beach, sweetheart, or the dump, or wherever you go hang out to save the environment, Captain Planet. That's what we're not gonna do. So she said that she needs a clean living space, but it's not a deal breaker. Why? Why is that not a deal breaker? I'm sorry. I am sorry. A clean living space is a deal breaker because he lives in filth. There's a difference between clutter, junkie, and filth. Mitch is filth. Mitch is filth. I'm looking at my stove right now. It's clean. You know why? Because when I got done cooking my dinner tonight, you know what I did? I cleaned it. I didn't just sit and let the shit cake onto it. Like, I want her to really get to the root of why Mitch doesn't clean. That's what I want to know. Is there something behind it? Does he not want to reuse the soap? Or like what's going on here? But I really like that should be a deal breaker for you, Krysten. I'm sorry. Because look at his tub. That should be a deal breaker for you. Nonetheless, it ain't a deal breaker for her. Her friend asked if Mitch is a hoarder. And she was like, I don't think she answered or whatever, but I screamed, yes. Yes, he is. So they talk about her, the housewarming party. Krysten wanted to do a French thing with like charcuterie boards, real elegant, probably very classy like and everything. Mitch wanted to do a communism, alien invasion. Let's dress up how the world is gonna look. I'd have told his ass no. Absolutely not. We're not doing that. We're not doing that because we're adults and we're going to have an adult party. Nonetheless, they decided on a retro futurism party. I said, ugh. I feel like Krysten is making too many concessions for Mitch. She is. And I get it. Marriage is give or take. Marriage is about collaboration. Marriage is about cooperation. But I feel like she is bending too much. Where is Mitch's compromise in any of this? Where is it? So her friend asks, does Mitch know about like the engagement and everything? And she said that she said no. She said because when she has told people before in the past, they have looked at her like she is in the wrong or like something is wrong with her. And her friend was like, no, 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 be honest about that. Tell him. And if he does feel that way about it, then that's not the man for you. And I feel the same way. The fact that that man left you and cheated on you and stuff, why would that mean that you were in the wrong? Tell him. That we get a scene with them in the car. Krysten thinks that they're going to a party store to, get some nice stuff for this party. Mitch said, absolutely not, sweetheart. We are going to a party rental store because regular party stores are full of trash and junk. I'm telling you, from the moment that I found out that he was that extreme of an environmentalist, I would have told the experts no. Because I'm not going to live like that. I'm not. I will recycle. I'll use my Yeti cup. I'll turn off the water while I'm brushing my teeth and all that type of stuff. But I am not going to live with rental and reusable stuff all the time. I'm just like, remember, he didn't even want to do the poppers. Like, I feel like he's sucking all the fun and all the life out of everything because that's not what. It's not environmentally friendly. And I get it. We're going to save them baby ducks, okay? I saw that Dawn commercial today. I said, I bet you Mitch loves it. Mitch probably got that DVR, and I bet you when he's feeling down and out, he replays that commercial. Because if that's his zhuzh, okay? But, like, Mitch is ridiculous. So, they're at home, and Krysten wants to do like a mimosa tasting for the party. I said, so y'all having a retro futuristic party with mimosas? I'm surprised Mitch don't make his own wine. To where we can stomp the grapes ourselves, Who needs to pay for these wine bottles? So she wants to talk about her relationship history. She said it's never been very well received. And Mitch kind of looks at her like, oh, what's going to happen? She tells him the story about the engagement and then how they ended up going on the wedding, this one big party. He said, well, that's weird. She said, no, it's not weird. It's great. I said, nah, girl, it's weird. It's weird. But he tells her that he's sorry that happened to her, but that doesn't change anything about them, anything with them. It doesn't make him lose any respect for her or anything like that. So he wants her to know that he would never do anything like that to her that her last boyfriend did. So he took it well. I don't know why that would be a point of contention, though. They were engaged. He broke up with her because he was cheating on her. Like, I don't see why that would be such a "there's something wrong with you" type situation. But okay. So they get to this weird ass party. Mitch freaked out because she wanted to buy little plastic cups for Jello shots. So she had to go out and get 24 metal ramekins. She said it cost 20 times more. And I just said, Mitch, fuck you. I'm sorry. If you want us to pay for these little ramekins, then you can go ahead and you can buy them. But what I'm not going to do is spend all this extra money doing this. Oh, because I'm telling y'all I couldn't do it. I could not do it. It probably makes me sound like I'm super wasteful, and I'm not. But I feel like there's too much compromise from her to fit into his lifestyle, and no compromise from him to fit into hers at all. On top of the fact that he don't even like her for real. So Krysten talks to her friends. She said that he's very easy to live with, but the extremist of an environmentalist that he is crazy. And I'm sorry, she talks to her friends, he talks to his friends, which I thought was odd. But her friends feel like he has to adjust a little bit too, instead of her always conceding to everything that he's asking of her, everything that he wants to have happen. So she doesn't admit to being worried about how serious is gonna be, or how serious he's gonna be when the time comes to it, because they've been having such a casual, happy-go-lucky time of it since they've been back. Her friends are worried that Mitch has not been in a relationship for 8 years, and then you go from, nothing to now you're in a marriage. That's a very big jump. That's a very big jump. Mitch is talking to his friends, and he said that while he does not expect her to be like him overnight, he is very serious about saving the planet and all that type of stuff. And then he said that her dog was like useless, and I said, that's rude. That's rude. It's a pug. Pugs snore. Some dogs snort. Like, it's not that big of a deal. If you are having issues sleeping, then get some earplugs. But like, to call her dog just useless, like, I'm so sick of Mitch. So then later, when the girls are all together, Krysten said that they went from 0 to 100. They had a complete 180 from when they were on the honeymoon to the marriage that they have now. She said they're going at it like bunnies, okay? Consummation all up and through. And Mitch is saying that they are doing good. He said that the fact that he can tell that she likes him makes him feel more confident. See, Mitch wants his ego stroked over and over and over again, I guess. Let me know what you guys feel about this. Do you guys think that Krysten is conceding too much? Or do you think that this is just how compromise goes in a marriage? Do you think that Mitch even really likes her? Or do you think that Mitch is going along to get along at this point? Let's talk about it down below. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up the video. Catch you guys in the next one.